Sometimes, there's a silence you can't explain. No footsteps, no breath, and yet, you know something is there. That unfamiliar thought hiding in the back of your mind, the presence you feel every night, though you don't remember inviting it. Real fear doesn't live in the dark. It lives in the echo within you, the one without a name. These stories aren't from the outside world. They come from inside you. And now, they want out. If you're ready, welcome to the true darkness. The first day I arrived at Whispering Pines, I heard it the hum. My grandmother's old house seemed to be constantly filled with whispers, a murmur from the pine trees surrounding it. At first, it felt peaceful, the sound of nature. But over time, other voices began to mix into the whispers. These weren't the sounds I was supposed to hear. Home. This house was different. Every corner carried a cold breath. Every room held an old sorrow. At night, I would wake to the slow, steady footsteps coming from above. I swear, I was alone in the house, but someone was walking around. The lights flickered on their own, sometimes completely going out. Doors would suddenly open and close, as if pushed by an invisible hand. At first, I thought my mind was playing tricks on me. Fatigue, unfamiliar surroundings. But then those feelings started. When I looked in the mirror, a vague shadow was shifting right behind me. When I turned around, no one was there. As I moved from one room to another, I could feel a cold breath on the back of my neck, as if someone was standing right behind me. I tried talking to the townspeople. I heard rumors about the house's past. Something terrible had happened here years ago. A young couple. No one knew exactly what happened, but the rumors spoke of a dark and sudden end. They said the house was cursed. They had seen strange lights, heard the mournful cry of a woman. Of course, I didn't believe it. I tried to find a logical explanation. One day, I found a dusty chest in the attic. Inside was an old journal, pages yellowed with age, written in faded ink. It was the handwriting of a young woman. She had lived in this house. The journal described an increasing loneliness, strange sounds she heard, and the unbearable feeling of always being watched. As I turned the pages, I could sense the woman teetering on the edge of her sanity. A terrifying collapse where reality and imagination blurred. On the final pages, the same sentence was repeated. They are whispering. They won't stop. After reading that journal, the similarities between what I had experienced and what the woman had written sent a chill through me. The whispers I heard, that feeling of being watched. Was I losing my mind too? Or was there really something unexplained in this house? The nights had become unbearable. The footsteps grew more frequent, coming closer and closer. I began to hear my name being whispered. It wasn't my voice. A muffled, deep whisper. The shadows I saw in the mirror became more distinct. It was as if they were trying to touch me. Once in the kitchen, I saw a knife slowly move on the counter. In that moment, I feared I was about to lose my mind completely. I tried leaving the town a few times, but it felt like an invisible bond was tying me to the house. No matter how far I went, that hum, those whispers continued echoing inside me. It was as if the house's sound had seeped into my mind. Then I found the note. One night, when I woke up, it was sitting on the nightstand. written in the same handwriting as the woman's journal. You hear them too, don't you? That's when I fell into true terror. It wasn't just the house's curse this was about me. It felt like the darkness from the house's past, the unresolved fear and pain had latched onto me. The whispers. They were inside me now. The next night, a storm hit. The wind howled and the trees thrashed wildly outside. Inside the house, the whispers grew louder, almost like a chorus, repeating my name over and over. I lay in bed, shaking with fear. Then the door slowly creaked open. A dark silhouette appeared in the doorway. It wasn't quite human, and not a ghost either. Just darkness thick and heavy, taking shape. And from that shape came a muffled whisper. You're one of us now. Nothing was the same after that moment. The whispers didn't just come from outside anymore. They were inside my thoughts. They became my voice. When I look in the mirror now, that shadowy figure doesn't disappear. It's me. I am the whispers. When I look in the mirror now, that vague shadow isn't just a fleeting illusion anymore. It's there moving with me. Sometimes we lock eyes. It's like a dark reflection of myself. Behind my tired, pale face, I can feel the cold, empty stare of that shape, like something growing inside me, taking over. Sleep is a luxury now. When I lie down, the whispers grow louder fragments from the past, words I can't make sense of, eerie laughter. My mind feels like a battlefield. I try to silence my own thoughts, but their voices are stronger, more persistent. When I wake up, I feel drained and exhausted, like something's been gnawing at my brain all night. During the day, I try to act normal. I talk to the people in town. I try to smile, but the whispers inside me never stop. Can they hear what the voices are saying? Do they notice how strange I've become? I'm getting paranoid. I sense judgment in every glance, a threat in every whisper. Sometimes the shadow in the mirror speaks. Its lips don't move, but I hear that muffled whisper, as if it's speaking directly into my mind. We are one now, you and I. In that moment, I lose myself. I forget who I am, what I think. I can only feel the cold presence of that dark shadow inside me. If you liked the video, subscribe, leave a comment. And remember, we'll meet again where the light fades.